Hi, this is Kathy Ireland for Your Home TV, sharing a special thank you for joining Dave Stevens and Troy Geary as the Geary, Stein, and Stevens Show broadcasts live from the All-Star Game in Arlington, Texas, with continuing coverage the following week. We encourage you to please tune in with Dave and Troy as they go live from Cooperstown, New York, to cover the 2024 Baseball Hall of Fame induction. We hope you and your family enjoy the best of baseball this summer on Your Home TV.
Well, hello, everybody, and welcome to the Geary, Stein, and Stevens Show. Yes, we are at the All-Star Game 2024, Day 3 for Troy and I, and we have been here all day talking to the biggest stars of the game. Troy, you believe the access we had to some of the biggest names in sports?
Yeah, I mean, seeing the mob of Ohtani with all the photographers and reporters and all these all-stars that I watch, and I just look, and we watch them on TV every day and think, wow, how great a baseball player this is. To rubbing shoulders with them, asking them questions, it's been a great time.
Yeah, and we started off with a press conference, so let's show you a little bit of the highlights from that press conference, and then we're going to let you see some of the stars that Troy, myself, and even my son, Brady, gathered.
Sir in the front.
Hi, Dave Stevens with Your Home TV and the Geary, Stein, and Stevens Show. And Bruce, we haven't left you out of this conference much, but I wanted to ask both you and Torrey, do you get to manage very much in this, or are you like a little league manager and you got to make sure each kid gets to play? I mean, what are your thoughts going into this and dealing with egos and everybody that wants to get on in the game?
Yeah, I'll be honest, it's a little bit of both, because you're trying to, get everybody involved. You want them to get some time in the game, but at the same time, you still want to go out there and try to win the ball game. No, it's not dealing with egos. These guys go through whatever you want. As far as I'm lucky to be, this is my 5th time. I've never had anybody tell me I only want to do this or do that. Just tell me what you need. And so it's a fun game to manage, but it is managed in a different way. There's no getting around it. You got to be concerned about the pitchers, their pitch count. One important role that we have is to send a guy back healthy to his club, so we have to think about that too.
Yeah, I echo all those answers. First of all, I'm actually honored to be up here. Coach is the managerial goat for sure. So the fact that I get a chance to manage against him again in this stage is an honor for me, and I'm honored to be your manager for the National League All-Star team. And my biggest responsibility is to make sure that everybody plays. They're here to play, they've earned that honor, and it probably gives me the most stress as to how to get everybody in there. I know there potentially could be a 9th inning pitcher that doesn't get that inning. I'm dreading having to figure that out and who that is. So there's a few things that give me stress, but I want to give everybody a chance to play, and I'm going to do my best to do that.
Quick follow-up for Paul. Do you miss that there's a DH now? Would you want to get your race in?
Yeah, that'd be cool. We've gotten a couple bats over the last few days. I mentioned you use a couple batting gloves too, but there's no helmet in my locker, so it's not happening.
Ben Sherrington and Shelton, that ain't going to happen, I promise.
Isak, just describe the emotions of getting that call, being a first-time All-Star. And, like last couple of years, you've really improved dramatically in your hitting. Just, is there one thing that you saw that you changed for the difference?
La verdad que bueno, es algo que tenía en mente, algo que estaba buscando, y ahora que me da la oportunidad, es algo que me va a motivar a seguir siendo consistente.
That I was dreaming of, looking forward to. Now that I made it, I'm going to enjoy it today, tomorrow, but it's going to help me to be consistent moving forward in my career.
Trey, I know this is your 3rd All-Star game with a 3rd different team, but now you're traveling with 7 or 8 other guys now from the Phillies, and especially how good that clubhouse is and how notorious it is in the MLB. Is it more fun traveling with those guys in the plane now that you're not with 1 or 2 other guys?
Yeah.
And I know you brought Miller along with you guys too.
For sure. The last time I went, I think, or the first time I went, we had to get on the Giants plane. It was a little weird, and then this time it's kind of the opposite, where a lot of us on the Phillies went. So John, our owner, unbelievable, getting us a plane out here and treating us so well, and we're really appreciative of him. And we had a lot of fun traveling here. We're going to enjoy these next 2 days and soak it all in.
Aaron, is each experience at the All-Star Game different? I mean, do you take away different things from different players every time you appear here?
Yeah, like I said, I just like to pick their brains. I like to be around the guys. You know, what makes these players so great. You know, if I can take one little thing from their warm-up routine, one thing from maybe their cage routine, maybe off-season training they do, you know, and that can help me be a better player, like I'm going to take it.
And you know, the fans are never going to let you off the hook. You're going to be playing in this All-Star game for quite a few years. So, I mean, you're not going to get that break. Are you okay with that?
Oh, definitely. You know, getting a chance to represent the Yankees, be here for an All-Star game, it's something I'll never take for granted. Even if we don't have any days off, you know, I'm going to still be here playing in the game.
We're here with Cole Reagans, first-time All-Star. Talk about the honor of getting that call and you know, what it means to you. I mean, you started your career in Texas and coming back here.
Yeah, it's special. I mean, obviously, getting to be an All-Star regardless of where it is pretty special. You know, getting to be around some of the best. It's going to be fun. I'm excited. Coming back to Texas, you know, a lot of firsts on this mound, a lot of firsts on this field. So kind of fitting that my first All-Star game is here as well. I'm excited about it.
And your ball club, the Royals, are very exciting this year in the race here. Just talk about the second half and what you guys need to try to get in the playoffs.
Yeah, you know, our goal every day is to win. That's our goal in the second half, is to win. You know, we gotta just keep doing the small things right and go from there.
How different is it? Your adversaries, the regular season, but here it's fun, your friends. I mean, it's a whole different atmosphere.
Yeah, I think that's kind of what makes, you know, this this weekend pretty special. Is, you know, you see kind of, you know, some guys that, you know, obviously know each other, have some history there, but everybody still has their guard up a little bit in a sense, especially early on, until you start talking to guys like, oh man, you know, this is cool, this is fun. But I think at the end of the day, you know, you get to share a locker room with these caliber players. Everybody knows that it's special and really, you know, soaks it all in as much as they can.
As a kid in Little League, I mean, do you have an All-Star moment you remember as a kid, and did you ever dream you'd get to this level?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a dream. It's definitely felt very, very far away, you know, at times. But yeah, to see it, you know, to kind of be here and just kind of soak it in, it does feel a little surreal, you know. It's a cool thing, and like I said, you're next to the game's best players. Even as a player, you know that, you feel that. And,
is it humbling you're the one of them?
I mean, definitely. Yeah, I think because of that, it kind of makes it a little surreal. You know, it's like, man, I've kind of done some things well, and you know, my journey, everybody's journey's been a little different, but it's kind of to be here and see some type of reward. I know it's definitely gratifying for everybody.
And this is old hat. This is like a regular New York media day for the Yankees, right, with all these people.
Yeah, not too much different, you know. It feels like a
make your way back to
dumbest
the
question today,
track.
besides mine.
I don't think there's many dumb questions.
If you could be a tree, what kind of tree? No. You just said I hate sushi.
Hey, Alec, this is my dad. We're from the Disability Channel. I want to ask you, I know you played in the Futures game when you were younger. Well, not very younger, but is it the same feeling here, or is it a little bit different than... I mean, still get to meet the players and stuff. As obvious as it might sound, it just, you know, feels like the big leagues. Yeah. That's kind of what the difference is. Yeah, I mean, I kind of now see like what I was seeing everybody else doing so far while I was, you know, at the Futures game. Now you're here. 6 years later. You feeling good about tonight?
Yeah. Christian, welcome back to the All-Star game. What do you attribute this success to get back here? I know you've had a great season so far.
Yeah, thank you. You know, I think each season's its own thing. Like every good or bad, like the years before, like you just got to try to be the best version of yourself in the current year, and you know, do what you can to be a part of a winning team, contribute, and focus every day on like how can I be the best version of me and help my team. And that's kind of been my focus this year, was just trying to be as healthy as I could, and you know, contribute to helping a young team win games. And it ended up being a cool first half, a special first half, and here talking to you guys, so that's always a good thing.
I mean, you've had memories before. Where does this rank to get back here and to be around all these amazing guys?
Yeah, it's always an honor to be here and get to experience these couple days and be with some of the best players in the game and enjoy really the whole All-Star experience and get to share it with your friends and family who are just as excited, I think. And it's always special.
And you don't have to face Skenes, right? That's kind of cool.
Yeah, you'll be on his team for for a night and go from there, because I'm sure we'll be seeing a lot of them being in the same division.
Hey, Salvi, you're a 9-time All-Star now. What is your favorite experience coming back to every year?
Super excited to be here. Everywhere, enjoy a lot. My family enjoy a lot. Super happy to be here.
All the young stars? I think it kind of depends on what team you're on. If you go through the minors quick, or if they like to hold you back and want you to play, each level, right? And some guys can do it, some guys can't. It's part of that. So, some teams can and some teams don't. So, I don't know. I think it kind of just depends, where you're at, where the organization is, how they feel their window's going to be. And so I think it just depends on the team.
Bryce, since you helped out the
marketing commercials, those sort of promotional opportunities, do you feel like the game is focusing more on younger stars? Yeah, I think anytime you're able to kind of get that demographic of player, right? Being able to kind of grow the game in that aspect. I mean, people want to see Elliot De La Cruz run and get on base and run as fast as they can. They love the oven mitts and all that kind of stuff. I think when you're able to find players that can kind of bring that younger generation in the game, it's huge. I think MLB and a lot of players that are coming up now are doing a really good job of that.
You've always seemed like you've kind of enjoyed that side of it, the entertainment side of it, right? Is that just how you've always kind of been wired? I mean, did you see it as a responsibility, even as a young player, to help kind of get younger people interested in the game by showing emotion and doing those things?
Yeah, I mean, I think more now it's all the cleats, it's the bats, the batting gloves, the arm sleeves, the bands, everything. The headbands are big now. I think those are the things they like to see, right? They like to see the speed and the power of other players as well. So I think they draw to those, the colors, the multicolor stuff that doesn't match your uniform or whatever it is. I think they pull from that. So I think being able to kind of bring that to my game and do those things. My debut in 12, I actually used a gray bat, and I got in trouble, But that was kind of like the little start of like, hey, how can I do this? How far can I go to the line and not cross over or anything like that? So I think MLB's done a great job of kind of doing that as well, letting guys kind of do their thing and what they wear and how they do it. So it's been good.
It seems like the fact that I think your last All-Star game, everybody still wore their uniforms, right?
I like the uniform though, because that's what I grew up with. I grew up watching. Yeah, like I like the uniform in the game. That's what I grew up seeing. And I think that's one thing that's really cool to see everybody on the field wearing their own stuff. I love that. And the day before, obviously, you had the National League and stuff. But I think that's one thing. If we could change back to that, I think that would be really cool.
Bryce,
you have all the stuff, the cleats, the arm guard, and all that stuff.
Got it all. Yeah, got it all. Yeah.
Bryce, over here, down here. Sorry. Hey, since you did such an amazing thing with that kid for the prom, have you been besieged with marriage proposal asks and all kinds of anniversary things? Anything out of that like that?
No, not at all.
No?
Hey, Bobby, Troy Geary, your home TV. How much more special does it being in your home state for your first All-Star game?
Yeah, it's huge. It's awesome. It's an honor being able to do just one All-Star game and then being able to kind of do it in Texas is pretty cool.
Awesome. Well, for this game, when you could go in the third, fourth, fifth inning, is there a different mindset?
No, I've been in the bullpen in the first inning of every big league game, ready to pitch.
Is there a matchup you would like for your personal self?
Nah, I just want to take in the moment and see what happens.
All right, who has the best hair here besides you?
Ooh, I don't know. I mean, I saw Glasnow's was looking a little feathery, so.
Your teammate's not too bad either. He's got a pretty good hair. So.
His is a little short though. He trimmed it a while ago.
And what are you most looking forward to as far as seeing the guys? I know you're stuck with us here right now, but the bonding and seeing, get to see the AL guys and the teammates and stuff. So what are you looking forward to?
Just getting to know some of these guys. Obviously you're going to be able to see some of the routines these guys go through to prepare for games, and honestly, that's how I've stayed around so long. Is I've had great mentors, and a lot of them probably don't know it, but just I observe well and I enjoy it.
Last question: as a kid, did you watch the All-Star game? Do you remember any moments? And then, did you ever dream about being right here?
Yeah, I just remember mostly watching the home run derby all the time with my dad. I don't have like a specific one that stands out, but yeah, I mean it's the Midsummer Classic. It's the best of the best.
Yeah, Troy, as you saw, it was kind of chaotic. I literally had to get out of my wheelchair and crawl up to get Aaron Judge, and I even had a spill when I came up to one of the players. My wheelchair flipped over backwards. You should have seen the horror on Bobby Whit Jr.'s face. He wanted to laugh a little bit. Didn't know if it was inappropriate. What was your takeaways for some of the guys you talked to?
I mean, they're all just great. I mean, like I said, seeing them on TV and finally getting to talk to them in person was, I'll remember this rest of my life. So, great stuff.
We've got so much more coverage. We've got the Home Run Derby coming up, so we'll show you what we can from that. And again, we thank our sponsor, Serendipity Yachts and Cruises. Hey, thank you for being a part of it. So let's throw to commercial break. When we come back, you're going to see what's going on the rest of the day at All-Star Game, Workout Day, Home Run Derby, and of course the game tomorrow.
Serendipity Yacht Cruises and Events wants you to come party with us. We're bringing the fun to the Houston Bay Area. Stay tuned for all of our incredible events throughout the year, featuring amazing food and drinks, live entertainment, special guests, and so much more. Fun, new, different. Serendipity Yacht Cruises and Events is where you want to be. So come party with us. It's more than a yacht. It's serendipity.
I'm Matthew.
I'm Melissa, and together we started Fresh Clean Threads.
For most of my life, I've worn a black t-shirt, and most were either too short, too baggy, or weren't consistent. Like most guys with a problem, I turned to my wife for help.
From our San Diego condo, using my years of apparel experience, we set out to make the world's best fitting t-shirt.
Since day one, our Fresh Clean tees were made to offer a flattering fit for all body types, be ridiculously soft and comfortable, and not break the bank.
And more than 1 million customers later, we still make every t-shirt with the same attention to detail as when we first started.
And what we've learned from selling so many t-shirts to people around the world is that while the perfect fit and feel are the starting point,
it all comes down to feeling confident and empowered to live each day fearlessly fresh.
Unleash your confidence at freshcleanthreads.com.
Welcome back to the Geary, Stein, and Steven Show, and as you can see, it was a packed house here at Globe Life Field, an amazing home run derby. They tweaked the format a lot, but Troy, it was fun to watch, and it went down to the wire.
Yeah, I literally came down for the last swing 6 feet away from extra time, but it was a great performance by both Bobby Whit Jr. and Teoscar Hernandez, who just came out on top there.
And I know Bobby Witt was your dark horse candidate, but I think the biggest disappointment was Pete Alonso. I mean, he didn't hit hardly any. He didn't even get out of the first round.
Yeah, he looked tired from the get-go. I don't know if he had too many practice swings beforehand, but yeah, Pete, I mean, two-time champion, couldn't get the third.
And speaking of tired, we've had a long day today, but we talked to so many superstars, including the manager of the Diamondbacks, who we stuck a little interview with on the field. So let's wrap up a little bit of those stories and ideas and things that those guys had, kind of the fun stuff. What was your favorite interview today?
I mean, like I said, we had talked to, oh man, it was at least 20, 30 guys, but my favorite was Freddie Freeman Jr. I asked him what was his favorite experience about coming here, and he says now he has his kids get to come with and actually enjoy what he's doing. I think his son Charlie was shagging in the outfield during the home run derby, so I'm sure that was a special moment for that family.
And it's been a special day, so if you would like to hear more of our interviews, Brady, roll that tape.
Hey Willie, first time All-Star. What does that mean to you? And I mean, you've been a journeyman throughout your career, but it's finally come to Minnesota and find a home here. What does that mean to you?
It means a lot. It means a lot. As a player, you see these All-Star games, you see all those special guys playing, and yeah, it's just great to be in my first All-Star game, and getting to know new faces. It's great. It's great. It's great.
And I asked Carlos, I just want to ask you, talk about the fans of Minnesota, how much they give you that extra spark some days when you need it, and just talk about the support you get from them every day.
Man, for me, they're the best fans. We appreciate all the support, and we know we're going to give it all for them so we can make good games for them. And obviously, it is great.
Well, is all this craziness fun? I mean, I know it's not the set of hee-haw or anything like that from your youth, but wow, this is just wild.
First of all, it's great to see you. Great job this morning up there, man. I saw you front center. It's always great to see you. Yeah, this is what it's all about, right? It means we've done something really special. It means that we have won the National League, and we're honored as a staff to come here and do this. And I'm not going to take it for granted. I want to make sure all the coaches appreciated this time, and we will.
And such a great moment, because I know you're a fan of this game, and the managers of the All-Star Game don't get a lot of input, but you got to pick that starting pitcher, which every fan of baseball really wanted to see. So how cool is that you gave this gift to everybody?
Well, I mean, I wanted to hit it right. I wanted to hit it right in the sweet spot, and it was going to take me a little time to do it. And I asked a lot of questions. I asked a lot of people that knew the rights and the wrongs about it. And Paul Skenes was the best choice, hands down. And it's great for baseball. It's a young kid that's going out and performing at a high level, and it's a dream, and every kid should dream like he dreamed.
And speaking of dreaming, I mean, here you are, the manager of the All-Star team. Did you think anything like this was going to happen when you were a kid?
Never, not in a million years. I got to pitch myself every single time, but like I said, I'm going to sit here and enjoy it, take it all in, and never take this moment for granted.
All right, thanks, man. Best of luck tonight. It's always great to see you.
Thank you. Yeah.
Hey, Alex, just real quick. Who's pitching to you tonight in the home run derby, and how excited are you to get out there and swing the bat?
It's going to be Scott Wingo. He's a summer ball coach for my freshman year of college from Wilmington, North Carolina. And I'm looking forward to it. It's a fun thing, kind of one of those once in a lifetime things that you never know if you get to do it again. So it's exciting for sure.
Awesome, thank you. Hey Freddie, this is now your 8th All-Star appearance.
Yeah.
What is the most fun experience you have from this whole weekend?
For me, it's my family. Charlie is playing Papa Shot in the clubhouse right now, so bringing him, and he's going to shag balls during BP today. So we have a bet to see if he can get 2. He's going to try and catch 2 today. So for me, it's as I've gotten older and have kids and stuff, it's all about family and the joy that they have in coming to this. That's what it's all about.
Trey, I know this is your 3rd All-Star game with a 3rd different team, but now you're traveling with 7 or 8 other guys now from the Phillies, and especially how good that clubhouse is and how notorious it is in the MLB. Is it more fun traveling with those guys in the plane now that you're not with 1 or 2 other guys?
Yeah.
And I know you brought Miller along with you guys too.
For sure. The last time I went, I think, or the first time I went, we had to get on the Giants plane. It was a little weird, and then this time it's kind of the opposite, where a lot of us on the Phillies went. So John, our owner, unbelievable, getting us a plane out here and treating us so well, and we're really appreciative of him. And we had a lot of fun traveling here. We're going to enjoy these next 2 days.
And Troy, your home TV. Describe the honor of getting that call, the first-time All-Star, and who was a pitcher that you looked up to when you were growing up?
Well, getting that call, it was an honor. I put together a good first half here. Proud of that work, but to receive the recognition from my teammates and guys across the league, fans, and anybody else involved with this game is super amazing, and I'm really lucky to be here and have that experience. Sorry, I forgot you were saying.
And who was a pitcher that when you were growing up that you wanted to emulate?
Garrett Cole. Yeah, he was a Pittsburgh Pirate when I was growing up. Going down the game, watching him pitch was super.
Hey, Will, second-time All-Star, first time you came in the 5th inning. What are your expectations, I guess, for this year, and who are you most excited to catch in today's or tomorrow night's game?
Yeah, I'm just expecting to get out there, have some fun, compete a little bit. I don't know which guys are available to pitch right now for us. Skenes starting, so I don't. We'll see. We'll see who's coming out of the pen, and talk to those guys tomorrow, figure out what we want to do.
Every time we face Max Fried, it's just he just carves. I mean, that's one guy that's always just throws the ball extremely well against the Mets, and every time we face him, he's lights out. So I would say Max Fried.
So far, it's been a great experience. I mean, seeing all these guys walking around and hanging out, it's been super fun. I mean, everybody's been super nice, very welcoming. I know we get this thing where we don't like each other during the season, but getting to talk to them in person, on the same team, it's been super fun. I mean, a guy I grew up talking or watching was Dustin Pedroia, and I've been able to meet him a couple times. So, But I'm just excited to watch all these guys, honestly. I mean, these guys are studs, and they're all here for a reason. There's multiple guys here who have been here before, so I'll probably pick their brains a little bit, hopefully get some info.
And with Interleague, I mean, it's not that big of a deal. You'll face Skenes possibly, but your thoughts about some of the big pitchers in Interleague?
Yeah, I mean, I was looking at the pictures, and I was just hoping I wouldn't get Sale again because he's already embarrassed me when we were in Atlanta. So I'm looking forward to seeing him again. You know, I miss him as a teammate, and I can't wait to see him.
Well, for the third straight day, we're not going to get home until I think around midnight, but it's been amazing as we started our celebrity softball game earlier in the week, and I mean, I feel like we've been here a month already.
Yeah, I mean, these 3 days feel like you said, almost a month. I mean, we've had fun-filled days, long days, but in the end, it's worth it. You know, we love doing this, so this is great.
And we love being on your home TV. And, of course, you can watch all of the shows that we've had on yourhometv.com or download the Roku app. And, hey, we want to thank you guys for always being a part of what we do. So follow Geary, Stein, and Stevens on all social media platforms. And if you like us, tell everybody about our shows. So for me and
Troy Geary.
We didn't see any Will Stein jerseys tonight.
No, I mean, I'm sure there was a few out there. He has fans everywhere.
All right, we'll see you tomorrow, All-Star Tuesday. That's a wrap from Globe Life Field.
Thank you for tuning in to the Geary, Stein, and Stevens Show. Follow us on social media. Watch us on yourhometv.com, or now we're on Roku. Download it and watch us. And thanks for tuning in. Until next time, America.